Hi, my name is Jennifer Banka. I'm an Army wife and mom to 4 great kids. My oldest son is 19 and just left for Germany with the Army. My younger son is 12 and my twin girls are 10. We have a very busy household. My children are involved in activities from basketball and soccer to dance and taekwondo. I am what is considered a non-traditional student, having returned to school after a 20-year gap. I started college right out of high school as a nursing major, but dropped out to get married and start a family. Last year, when my son was a senior in high school, I decided I wanted to return to school to finish my nursing degree. After getting started, I realized nursing was not where I was meant to be and decided to pursue a degree in criminal justice. Being a military wife has shaped my life in more ways than I would ever have believed it could. My husband was in the reserve straight out of college before we met. We met, married, and started a family after he was done with his service, or so I thought. After 9/11, he began to talk about missing what he did while he was in the service. I encouraged him to look into going back onto active duty. I never realized how that one small statement would impact my entire life. He put it off for a while but kept going back to it. One day he came home from work and told me he had met with a recruiter, and they told him it was still possible for him to return to active duty, and asked me if I was still on board. I told him I wanted nothing more for him to be happy and for us to be together as a family. Our life began a whirlwind at that point. 3 months later, he was sworn onto active duty and left for basic training. Less than 6 months after that, we were moved across the country to a new state, and 3 months after that, he deployed to Iraq for 15 months. It was 1 week after Thanksgiving. I had 4 children at home. Suddenly, I was a single parent in a new state with people I barely knew. My husband was on the other side of the world being shot at. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't want to be an Army wife. I wanted to go home. Wait, I am home. I am the adult. This was the point in my life that someone who became a mentor to me taught me the phrase, put on your big girl panties. That was what I had to do. My children needed me. My husband needed me. I had to learn to fend for myself. I learned to do things I never thought I would be able to do, and I became a much stronger woman for it. Now, 6 years and 2 deployments later, I try to mentor young Army wives who are in the same position I was. My goal is to teach them how to become that strong woman who can be there for their children and their husbands. Now I have found the strength in myself to return to school, and I can be better prepared should something happen to my husband. I can take care of myself and my children.